You have to ask yourself the question, if this business appears to be broken, do I have the skill sets to fix it?
Good morning, everybody. I'm really looking forward to talk to you a little bit more about our mailbag. Today you have Ray Fanning, that's me, and my good friend Terry Coker.
How you doing this morning, Ray?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Good.
Terry, we have a very full mailbag this week.
Yes, we do.
But I want to ask a question. I really want to get some feedback on from you for our franchise mailbag feedback. The question that I have is about resales. And is it a good idea to go out and consider a resale, an already existing business or already existing franchise as your next offer, your next best opportunity? I wanted to get your feedback on it. I had a quick answer to it that I wanted to see if you agree with, or at least partially agree with.
Maybe it isn't, would be off the top of my head. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. So most of the time, people are looking to buy cash flow, right? A business operating properly should be throwing off cash flow, and people think, well, why should I start from scratch? I'll just buy an existing business and I'll have the cash flow. And so, okay, it's a reasonable thought. Here's what you usually find. There are a lot of broken businesses out there, and those businesses go on the market. So how is the business operating is the first question. You might buy cash flow, you might buy yourself a load of problems, okay? It takes time to investigate these. And you're thinking, well, I'll just wait and I'll look for a business, that's really doing well. And if it's been in the market, it's producing well, then you're probably going to pay a premium for that business. And so the question is, do I want to pay a premium for that cash flow? And, then you're going to find some businesses that are kind of in the middle. And those are usually handsome opportunities, and they usually don't come up often enough. So you have to approach an existing business. In the franchise world, we call those resales, that's up for sale. And the obvious question everybody asks is, well, why is the owner selling it? And, there's always a reason, but that reason isn't always descriptive of what the business is like. So you have to do proper due diligence and have somebody guide you through that. What would you say to that, Ray?
First of all, Terry, I would say that's a terrific answer. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I actually agree with you completely on this. This is a opportunity, but you need to look the gift horse in the mouth. The opportunity, the options that come with the franchise resales are varied, and sometimes they are great opportunities. And those great opportunities that have a big cash flow or even a good cash flow normally are getting quite a good price and drive that. And that's, of course, many, many reasons for it. The operating system, the proven aspect of a system, the ability to see where the numbers are today, but you need to peel back the onion, and you need to look and do a proper due diligence and take the time that you need to do the homework. And I don't just think that it's an opportunity, it's up, I can just buy it. It's not on the shelf kind of thing. You have to do your homework. The second thing I'd say in agreement with what you're saying is that sometimes the opportunities in a franchise resale may come from the turnaround side. It may be a really good franchise system with a not so good operator, or an operator who doesn't have their eye on the ball. And that could be an opportunity for you. If you've ever considered buying a real estate property as a fix-it-upper, it's got good bones. Have you ever heard these kind of stories?
I have, many times.
They are options out there that exist, but there's no free lunch. You have to do the homework. You have to do the step-by-step process so that you go in with your eyes open. Better to be I'll use every one of my my different little sayings, but you're better to be forearmed than forewarned than forearmed kind of thing. So let's
yeah, and you have to ask yourself, just to finish up on that thought, you have to ask yourself the question, if this business appears to be broken, do I have the skill sets to fix it? Do I have the entrepreneurial mindset and the entrepreneurial skills to come in and fix that? Because it's not the franchisor's job to fix it. They will help you, but I'm not a handy guy, right? I'm not going to do real estate because I can't do plumbing. I can't do electric, right? I can drive by, I can spot good properties, but I can't get in there and do the demo. I can't do the work necessary. So, when you're doing due diligence on a business, if it's broken, you can't, assume that it's just going to right itself. You have to have the skill sets to be able to fix a broken business versus starting a new one where the franchisor definitely has a pattern in place to help you develop the right skill sets from day one. Does that make sense, Ray?
It makes perfect sense. Terry, I have one thing to add. You made me think
Sure.
of something that I often tell people that they should, a little trick of the trade, which is if you're looking at a franchise resale, I recommend you first evaluate the system, the franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the franchise and the operations and the standard operating procedures, and take a look at the success factors. Go through the entire due diligence of what the franchise is about, and then go to the existing business opportunity, because then you'll be able to make a much more holistic, overall decision about the business.
Yep. You may have heard that timer go off. That means I've got a call with a candidate coming up. So I'm going to jump off here and jump on the phone with somebody who wants to investigate a franchise.
Go help another person, Terry.
All right. Thanks, Ray.